Tēnā koutou katoa. Kua hui mai nei ki tēnei kahaurangi ki te ako mō ngā kaupapa I waru manu mā rua me te I waru manu mā rima. So welcome to the start of the two practical courses that make up the teaching experience for 2018. They're combined with each other and assessed together, quite a bit like the two courses that you've done already for summer school. Curriculum and Pedagogy, which is 8002, will run for the remainder of the course. So it's for 2 years, and it's mainly supported by your LAAs, your portfolio, your reflections, and observations. These are formatively assessed, and the first formative assessment is on April the 20th. And these will again take the format of a portfolio summary, like you've done before, as well as reflection on the feedback you've had. And summatively, they're going to be assessed at the end as well. 8005, Critical Reflective Practice, lasts the duration of the course, and this year's it's assessed alongside 8002. Just again, like I said, like the summer intensive. The rubric for the formative assessment is more progressive than you've probably experienced already, in that it will go from scaffolding you up, and you'll have to read the rubrics carefully to ensure you're highlighting the correct parts of what's required. As I've said before, this should be reflecting the work you're already doing as part of the graduating teacher standards in your practice. Overall, the main focus of these two papers, or these two courses together, are to enable you to critically examine relevant contemporary knowledge about pedagogical practice for your own teaching, but also for your curriculum speciality learning areas. You need to demonstrate understanding of teaching approaches, different learning approaches, and assessment activities for effective teaching in your curriculum specialist learning area. You see, these sound a bit like the rubric, don't they? That you've been working on already. You need to critically evaluate the range and depth of your existing knowledge, learning and capabilities in the context of your teaching practice and the content discipline. And you also need to critically review your own learning in order to identify its significance. So that's part of the reflection on the reflection. And the potential for transformation of teaching practice and identify actions within the potential to improve future practice. You also need to develop a critical understanding of the importance of professional relationships and collaborative approaches when devising and implementing learner-focused solutions. So this might happen in your classroom or together, and we'll give you lots of chances to do this. So at this stage in the course, you should be doing 8 hours a week to keep up with this reflection, recording of portfolio entries. And so recording these and your thoughts and your portfolio is key at the moment. Don't let the day slip by without doing anything. There's no specific new content covered. However, I'm going to be sharing a couple of recommended readings each week. They won't be too heavy, and at this stage they'll probably mainly be things like podcasts or blog posts, just to keep your critical mind ticking over and to hopefully maybe give you some new ideas or different ideas. So you've also got the option to join with your curriculum colleagues and support each other through some facilitated seminars online, and these will be set up with your LAAs, and your LAAs will also be contacting you. So next week I'm going to go into some more detail about what's expected with regards to the plan for the whole year, so breaking down the courses in a bit more detail and thinking about how those courses fit in with the bigger picture. We're also going to be talking about a journal club, which is something new which we're going to be launching, and it will support a lot of the work that you're doing. But I'd really want to make clear and reiterate what really is important at this stage is that you're recording the time that you're spending with your in-school mentors, the conversations and the interactions you're having professionally through the school and the staff room, during and after your observations, as well as the official observations that you're going to be having with your LAAs. Also in the process of recording several podcasts to support the next taught part of the course, which is course 8003, which is called Society and Learning, and that's going to begin at the start of April. But what I'm looking for is some willing participants to be interviewed as part of this process. We'd like to learn from each other, and also you can use this experience as part of your own reflection and your portfolio. All of you, I'm sure, are having wonderful experiences, or interesting experiences anyway, and it's really important that we share these as we progress along the course, because this is how we learn from each other. So that's all from me this week. Please let me or MTEL at the Mind Lab know if you've got any questions. Also remember to share anything useful to support each other in the Google Plus community. This also can be linked to your professional standards as part of the graduating teacher standards. So we'll see you next time. Mate wa.